What up, Dokkanners? We need to talk about the JP data download that dropped last night because we were given some pretty cool new units that we got to talk about in this video, especially one in particular that I myself have been very much anticipating. And we also need to talk about what's not there in the data download. We'll talk about that at the end of the video because once I start talking about it, I'm gonna start getting nervous. All right, so we'll save that till the end. But for right now, big shout out to Proton for the data download information. Give him a follow on Twitter. He is almost at 3K followers. Give him a follow over there. Proton 10 MG. Please do, because this is really cool. I love the way he does this. It's so easy. Like normally I have to scour through Twitter to find all the different, panels that I need, where it's all just right here. It's very easy. So we are getting a King Cold, not we, JP is getting King Cold, TUR, and EZA for the Super Strike. I'm excited for that. We are getting an End of Z Trunks. I have not seen this character and art in years. Maybe like 6 years, maybe longer. We are getting the TUR for the STR Goku Black, and we are getting an actual usable Shen, which is actually kind of cool. He may not be the most blessed character in terms of categories, but I love having all of the different characters in the Dragon Ball timeline represented in meaningful ways. And Shen is definitely a part of the Dragon Ball timeline. So let's just jump in and take a look at all of this. By the way, this does mean that there's a world tournament coming to JP. I'm surprised we have yet to receive any sort of indication on global, but we probably will be getting a global world tournament announcement in the next couple of days as well. But yeah, JP is getting one, and that is where Shen is going to be featured on the world tournament ticket summon banner, which is the single ones, which I hate. And then we are also getting a new banner on the guaranteed SSRs. There's two versions of it, this one and that one. So yeah, some changes are coming to the world tournament scene. Now let's take a look at what these units do. Let's start off with King Cold. If you guys recall, this Super Strike unit was terrible because he had basically nothing going for him except for one major thing in his passive that made him so extremely useful on Super Battle Road, and that was the attack minus 25% passive. I believe this is one of the strongest nerfing agents in the game, and this was given to an SSR Super Strike unit. So that was a very rare commodity that a lot of older players very much liked to use when it applied to their Super Battle Road runs. Wicked Bloodline. You can even run this on Android Cell Saga even now, but most specifically Gen 1 Super Battle Road, which is like the physical type Super Battle Road, those types of things. So when they announced the whole Super Strike EZA thing, this was the unit that I was most excited for seeing an Awakening and an EZA. I was hoping that this would happen at the end of the cycle so that this would be like one of the last ones, so it would be one of the best, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. I still have high hopes for King Vegeta because that was my other big time favorite, because King Vegeta, King Cold, these two characters have no love in Dokkan at all. They need more love, so I want these guys to be good. So I'm really hoping that this passive is going to be good. So let's take a look here. Key plus 370% for physical. All right, good start, I guess, but you're not going to use this guy for his leader skill. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage, and lowers attack. This better be good. Attack and defense plus 100 plus an additional key plus 3. Attack plus 50%. Attack and defense plus 50%. And Wicked Bloodline category allies attack and defense plus 25% when HP is 50% or more. That's pretty good. Okay, that's pretty good. High base stats and then 50% and then 25% more. Only thing that kind of stinks is the 55 or 50% or more thing. But you know what? This isn't that bad, given that there's a lot of other Wicked Bloodline characters that have abilities that are also sort of hinged on the 50% marker. So this isn't that bad, honestly. All enemies attack minus 25. Oh, I was hoping that they would change that. I was hoping they'd change that. Okay, I was hoping they would increase it, but it's okay. All enemies attack minus 25. Defense minus 50%. That's very nice because this is not a type specific. This is everybody. That's actually pretty good. Plus an additional defense plus 100 and medium chance of sealing all enemy super attacks. What? When your enemy has an ally whose name includes FRIEZA attacking in the same turn, and there is a Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans category enemy. Oh, there's two different conditions. Come on. All right, so you got to have a FRIEZA on the turn, and you got to be facing Pure Saiyans or Hybrid Saiyans. That seems a little restrictive, but it's also pretty character specific. It makes sense. And quite honestly, I feel like this amount of cost is worth it given what he can do. Medium chance to, I only think that this should have been higher. This should have either been a high chance or a guaranteed seal, because if you can guaranteed seal, or if you can seal the entire team, you raise your stats, attack and defense, and you lower their attack on top of lowering their attack. That's a pretty gnarly combination that is tantamount to a damage reducing effect. So this is a really nice combination of abilities. I just don't like that it's a 30% chance. Other than that, this looks pretty stacked. Plus an additional attack plus 50 when the target enemy has its super attack sealed. Dude, this is really good. This is really good for a free-to-play TUR Super Strike. That is a really nice ability. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this one. Moving on now, we're looking at the STR Goku Black. So here I'm going to be honest with you, I did catch a glimpse of what the TUR looks like. So I wanted to point out the SSR here. Causes premium damage, lowers attack and defense plus 15 up to 60 based on how many attacks you get. Future Saga and Time Travelers attack plus 20, defense plus 10%. I'm pointing this out because with the TUR, we are seeing some unfortunate similarities here in terms of the passive. Greatly raised attack and defense for 1 turn, causes premium damage and lowers attack. Okay, very nice. Attack and defense plus 100, good start, plus an additional defense plus 20 up to 100 with each attack received. Okay, makes sense. Future Saga and Time Traveler category allies, key plus 1, attack plus 20, defense plus 10. So the only thing that changed between the SSR and the TUR is that we got an additional key plus 1. So if you fit on both categories, you're getting a grand total of 40% attack. I mean, if you're being additive, 40% attack, 20% defense with an extra key plus 2. Now, in my opinion, they should have upgraded the support stat as well, but they didn't. So that is kind of a letdown for me. And then plus an additional attack plus 50% when attacking a super class enemy. In terms of overall stats, I don't feel too confident about this unit in terms of longevity. I don't know if we're going to be getting enough for this unit to... I mean, you do have Cold Judgment, which is nice. I don't know. I feel a little less confident about this. So let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. I kind of wish that they did a little bit more here. I feel like his stats are still fairly mid. But again, he is an SSR going into a TUR and he's a free-to-play. So I guess I can't expect a whole lot. Dismal or Cold Judgment will definitely help defensively. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about that one. Moving on now, we've got Unexpected Talent Shen. I love this art. This is just wholesome. All right. So this guy is World Tournament and Realm of Gods categories. That's it. So he is absolutely abysmal when it comes to categories and whatnot. Attack key plus 3, 50% stats. Raises attack and defense for 1 turn. Causes premium damage with a high chance to stun. Very nice. Attack and defense plus 100. Seals enemy super attack. Okay. 100% chance to seal. Okay, wow. Medium chance of evading enemies attack. What the heck? Okay. Chance of evading enemies attack plus 20%. And attack and defense plus 100 as the first attacker in a turn. Yo, what? So this dude, oh my god. Okay. 50% chance to dodge first slot. And he can seal guaranteed and has a high chance to stun. What is this guy? Plus an additional attack plus 100% within the same turn after evading an attack. Dude, this kind of reminds me of the Grandpa Gohan in a way. In terms of this part, after you dodge, I think he gains a little bit more attack power. But the rest of this screams Super Battle Road. This is a great Super Battle Road free-to-play candidate. The only problem is his links are weird and his categories are garbage. So you can't really run this guy. But you know what? I'm still happy with this because I love when Dokkan represents all characters in the Dragon Ball timeline, you know? So Shen, King Vegeta, King Cold, all these guys deserve viable options. And now we have 2 of them that are actually viable. Moving on now. We've got the Trunks. Now, the reason why this was highlighted is because when I was looking at this and preparing this page for the video, I noticed that he looks fairly similar to the previous World Tournament that JP received. The previous World Tournament unit for JP was Goten, so I'm going to start off with this one. Raises attack for 1 turn, causes premium damage to the enemy, changes STR to physical, attack and defense plus 20 per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5 per key sphere obtained when there is another Bond of Friendship category ally attacking in the same turn, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100 when performing a super attack. Now, behold the new Trunks, which, by the way, I have not seen this version of Trunks in a good, like, 5-6 years. It's been that long since I've seen the end of Z. Raises defense for 1 turn, causes premium damage to the enemy, changes int to tech, attack and defense plus 20 per key sphere obtained, plus an additional attack and defense plus 5 per key sphere obtained when in the presence of another Bond of Friendship category ally, plus an additional attack and defense plus 100 when performing a super attack. Look familiar? These guys are exactly the same, with the one exception being their typing and, of course, the super attack. This guy focuses on offense. This guy focuses on defense. If I were to be a betting person, which I will not because I'm kind of down right now when it comes to the whole betting thing, if these guys were to get TURs, they would both probably then ultimately raise attack and defense and be a little bit different while mostly being the same. So these guys run well together. They share some similar links. They have some similar categories. These guys are basically meant to run together. So just wait till they get their TURs. They'll be better off. Now, I do want to talk about one thing that I might have said recently. It has come to my attention that I may or may not have made a guarantee, specifically a guarantee, that we would be getting Golden Frieza coming up next for the JP side of the game in terms of the next LR. that could be in jeopardy, folks. Now, I'm not going to rule it out completely and say it's not going to happen, but I feel like it is definitely in jeopardy given the fact that we didn't receive a data download last night. After all, things could change. Dokkan has proven time and time again that things don't actually happen exactly as they do before. Things could be changing because the day could be off. Maybe they're going to be postponing it by a day. Perhaps this could be related to the Dragon Ball Super Superhero release and subsequently an actual campaign that was set to release on JP. There could be any number of factors that are contributing to the fact that we have not been given a Golden Frieza LR data download. Now, that's not to say that he is going to show up next or he may not, but I just want people to hold on for a minute. Let's just give it a couple more days. Once we get the actual word of the next incoming LR on JP, that will be when I throw in the towel, because I definitely did promise and guarantee that we'd be getting Golden Frieza next, and I might have to go revisit that video to see what punishments you guys have been suggesting in the comment section if I end up being wrong, which I'm very terrified. But again, give it some time, all right? Don't throw in the towel just yet. Might be Golden Frieza coming up next. Could be a Dragon Ball Super Superhero celebration coming up next on JP. And we'll have to wait and see. And until then, I will be praying and doing whatever good luck rituals I can to avoid persecution. That's going to be it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments, what do you think is going on with JP right now? Why has there not been a data download announcement or anything for the Golden Frieza? Are we in fact getting a Golden Frieza? Do you think that Dragon Ball Superhero is going to be interjecting with their own celebration next on JP? What do you guys think? And let me know what you guys think about all of these units that we talked about in this video, especially King Cold, in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned. And always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Please, Golden Frieza, please show up. Please. I don't want to delete or Baba any characters that you all suggested in the comments. Y'all are evil. So please, Dokkan, please.